tell everybody?
Is YouTube Shorts a separate app from YouTube? Because I just have the YouTube.
I don't think it's a separate app. I think it's just on the phone.
Yeah. Okay. Well, because the live shows up in the phone, but I don't know how it shows up as a.
I don't know. Somebody said, "Hey, everybody, Angel Bean Lori. Sorry if I'm confusing everyone."
Well, how did
I was trying this thing of doing 2 live streams, one to YouTube Shorts and one to the regular YouTube, and I have no idea if it's even working. I don't know. It could be just confusing the fuck out of everybody. So I don't know if it's a disaster. I apologize, but we're gonna try to do this. Send this feed to TikTok as well in a little bit. So here we are. We have the infamous Wiseacre, and of course, Big Hawk. Big Hawk in the house.
Big Hawk.
Hi.
Hey, Zelda. Chris.
Zelda.
Hey, Falcon, when are you doing that photo shoot?
I leave a week from Saturday. Thank you, Aaron. Falcon, my whole YouTube account was wiped out. Oh, man. That sucks. How did that happen?
What happened?
I don't know. Let me try and do that right now. How does your YouTube account get wiped out? That's freaking bonkers. I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see.
Huh.
Okay. I think that worked. Aaron, let me know. Sorry about that. All your videos are gone? That's deeply concerning.
Yeah. That sounds like an account ban.
Yeah, what happened? Do you know anything about what happened?
I told you not to post all that pornography.
Sherry wants to know where's Cletus. Wiseacre should have an honorary avian name. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Raptor of some sort.
Yeah. Oh, it's working on Shorts. Thanks, Suzanne. Appreciate that. I have no idea. I had no idea that would be working, but I'm glad it is. Damn, that's a bummer, Aaron. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, welcome everybody. How are I'd say how are we doing, but I mean that's kind of
Jesus Christ,
at
man.
this point, right? I mean, thanks, Raleigh. Raleigh says
Not
Hawk
great,
is everywhere. Hawk is everywhere. What do you mean, Raleigh? You're seeing Hawk all over the place. Yeah, not great, Bob. That's right, Lori. Porn always gets you in trouble, but they're gonna outlaw that soon, so you won't have to worry about that.
That might be the last straw. For some people, that might be the one line.
Cowbell says Wiseacre should be the penguin.
Yes, a very,
funny.
very penguin.
Suzanne has 3 phones. Oh my God, I can't imagine.
Oh no.
Gatos mom says every time I comment on your post, I feel my name is aggressive. Yeah. So. Yeah, Mocha, I get it. The wait and see crap isn't working for me. So this is insane, everything that's happening, but we all kind of knew it was going to happen, right? So, but as is the case with life, knowing something is going to happen does not prepare you for it actually happening.
Nor is it like we enjoy that it's happening either.
Nor is it what?
Nor is it great that it is. I mean, it's not like we're happy. Yay, we were right.
No, not at all. Somebody said my mic's a bit. This thing's probably turning me down again as usual. Sure enough. So yeah, this is hard. It's hard stuff, man. I'm finding myself being really challenged in just normal, everyday things like sleeping, eating, paying attention to anything other than this. What about you, Isaac? You mentioned some anger.
It's there's so little that can be done. I think that's the most angering part. Like all we can do is watch. I mean, obviously we can go and demonstrate, but that's also exactly what they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Harold Cheeseburger says, "This is crazy. Hawk likes hard things."
And we're all getting older. That becomes a lot more difficult.
Yeah, that's right. Peg, PTSD is fired up. I feel that. Absolutely. No doubt about it, man.
I mean, like, fuck. Like, how many people watched, like, The Matrix or V for Vendetta and Star Wars and 1984? I mean, name all of the movies that are about authoritarian people, and now we have people looking at it like, yeah, you know, the heroes, I don't want to be them. I want to be the bad guys.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Well, it's a cult, you know. That's you can't use logic when it comes to a cult. Doesn't work.
I think they truly
way,
don't think that they're for the bad guys. They think we are, because we made them wear masks or whatever bullshit it is that they're so mad about.
Yeah. Aaron, Kate said
you made me wear a mask.
Things.
Now everyone has to die.
Aaron, welcome from Northeast Ohio. Oh, Sonia got her sign done. What's on your sign, Sonia? What are you guys doing for signs?
I thought you were talking to my wife.
Oh, we gotta do that. We gotta do that on Friday, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're looking. We gotta get some poster board. I'm bringing an umbrella, a little small, compact one. Just
Okay. Yeah. It would be really lovely if it just poured rain in DC. Has anybody looked at the weather report?
Also, did it deflect?
I did a TikTok on it. They're supposed to get thunderstorms and lightning.
No, they're not.
For the parade.
Awesome.
Yeah.
The
parade.
Oh, maybe my wish of him getting struck by lightning will come true.
That would be so freaking awesome to have that thing be rained out, man.
He should go play golf.
That would be great. I would be really happy about that.
Yeah, no shame here.
So, Hawk, what are you doing over there? What are you reading? You're reading something. We can all see you. You know that.
Huh? You can see me?
Who? What's going on?
What?
What are you reading?
He's getting all the porn in now. While
No, I'm just scoping out some right-wing news.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I'm just seeing what's kind of going on over there.
Have you tried out Ground News? Either of you?
Never heard of it.
Ground News is.
Oh, you haven't? You should look it up. I mean, it's a news aggregator, but it weights it by left-leaning. Like, is it left-leaning, right-leaning? The coverage, the amount of coverage, what kind of coverage it's getting, what kind of coverage it's not getting.
Never heard of it. It's called Ground News?
Yeah.
No, I've never heard of it. Yeah, I'm putting in a vote for Mother Nature for torrential downpour, man. Organizers telling everyone to sit down if stuff gets stupid. Yeah, that's for the protests for sure.
Oh, to sit down?
Happy Pride, Crystal. Yes, happy Pride to everybody.
The No Kings organizers are telling people to not go to Washington, D.C. to protest.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think that's great. I mean, just like, there's a lot of rules around that event for the people participating in it, from what I could tell. I saw some that said people were not going to be allowed to, like, have a bottle of water or stuff
I mean,
like
Who
that.
said that?
I think somebody said it was in the instructions to like they're vetting all the military
From
people that are going
who?
to be there. It was from the administration, I guess.
well,
Like you're not allowed to do a bunch of stuff,
of course.
like normal
At
human
Trump's
stuff.
speech, yesterday at Fort Bragg, they filtered out any fat soldiers from sitting behind him.
Yeah,
He didn't
How
want to
lovely.
be seen
how
with
is it
any fat
allowable
soldiers.
for
Except,
soldiers to basically show definite political bias? I guess it's allowed.
No, it's not.
no, they're not
I listened
allowed
to
to.
interviews.
They're not allowed.
Can it be challenged? Like, what is it? Like court martial? What do you?
You're not allowed to say anything negative about the president or the administration.
Well, they definitely aren't. They're way too in support of it.
Yeah, but
Buying
even
merch.
if you believe, you're not allowed to cast shame and such. But I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? That's
What, that
not,
the military would like him?
that the military isn't allowed to, speak
Oh
negatively
yeah.
about. Yeah,
But they also showed partisanship in their
right.
cheering for
Well,
the things
yeah,
that he said that were basically
yeah,
against the citizens of the United States.
yeah. I don't think that's ever been done before.
I mean, also not doing something in Washington is exactly what he wants to, which really sucks.
Kristen says, "Did you guys see Trump ordered 1,500 military uniforms for just randoms to wear? Are you kidding me? That is that is fucking insane. Oh my god, this timeline. It ain't fun.
Yeah, he wanted more people in the crowd. Is that what it was? Something like that?
I guess. I don't know.
That shouldn't be allowed at a fort. Good God, what does that matter? What does even shouldn't be allowed? Like that's a thing.
Yeah, that is bonkers, man. Oh man.
I mean, he's achieving his goals already. If people are already second guessing going to demonstrate against him,
Yeah,
that's
Orange
his
Bird
victory.
said military isn't allowed to show any political opinion at all, but they did.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They even
Hawk,
had stuff written on some of the tanks.
Hawk, what are you reading? What do you got for us? He's making notes.
I'm going to stop here in a minute because it's just making me angry.
I want to hear it. I want to hear what you're reading, though.
Here's a headline for you guys. No amount of Nancy Pelosi's revisionist history can erase her key role in January 6th National Guard delay.
Are they still fucking on that?
Yeah, Chris,
Yep.
You're right.
It doesn't matter how many times I have ChatGPT not impartial. Read it to him. Yeah, well,
Here's another headline from the same website. January 6th investigation to move to Judiciary Committee to help Republicans uncover FBI abuses.
What?
I've been abused. I was abused by the FBI.
Couldn't Kash Patel just figure that out? He's in the FBI. Thought that was his job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hood River Cabin's got it. These people
I
make
guess
me
his job is to
rage.
go on
That's it.
podcasts. So.
Yeah, it's kind of enlightening for me to Hawk to hear you read that because I don't see anything like that. I don't ever.
Do we
read
dare
anything
ask
like
what
that.
the website is?
I don't even want to know.
Uncle Shitty's Big Time American Flag USA Go.
Aaron says, "Why do MAGA perseverate on the same crap all the time?" It's because they ruminate on what they said. They're told, right?
Yep.
And they can
The West is finally realizing the ancient truth that open borders kill nations.
Oh, what? Huh?
Okay.
Hold on, wait.
I think they just read the headlines and they're like, "Damn right."
Mm-hmm.
They can never be wrong, though. We know that much.
All right, Hawk, you need to join the conversation because I'm going to try to get this TikTok thing to work.
Yeah, Brian Wilson, R.I.P.
Okay.
Let's see if this.
I am in the conversation.
Hawk is in the conversation. All right.
I'm coming up with just a long list of insults for Stephen Miller. It's really fun because he deserves all the hate. In fact, I do believe that hate only exists because Stephen Miller was born. We developed a gag reflex because Stephen Miller was born.
I gotta add a topic. Let's see what this does.
No.
Okay, now server URL. Sorry, folks, I'm trying to get this live set up on the TikTok.
Why don't you cry about it then? I'm just kidding.
You're so mean, Wiseacre.
I still firmly stand by that. If we are to live by the golden rule, then we need to treat MAGA the way they're treating everyone else, because that's what they want us to do to them.
That didn't work. Oh, there it is. Let's see if this works. Kick it on. See what happens. See what happens in the TikTok world. Nobody knows. So,
is it working? Are we live on TikTok?
I don't know. I clicked the button. I'm waiting. See what happens. I do not know. I've never done this before, so we might be. I guess I could check on my phone, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm looking.
Oh, you are looking?
Mm-hmm.
You're so slick.
Yeah, I don't see anything yet.
I don't either.
Barrister's live, though, just so you know.
That's so unlike him.
I don't know. It doesn't seem to be working. Let me see.
Yeah, nothing's showing up.
Okay, that's interesting. Murda said, are y'all coming to DC? No, we're not coming to DC. We are going to be in San Francisco. And Wiseacre is going to be in Cincinnati.
Yep, we're going to be at UC campus.
This thing says it's live.
I mean, there's definitely no doubt that this is coinciding with his big bash that he wants to have no one disrupt it.
Yeah. Well, the Pope has thrown a little wrench into his game.
Yeah. What was that?
I don't know. Hawk is over there.
That was my computer. It was an automatic thing that popped up. So the Southern Baptist Church today came out strong against willful childlessness in women.
I think
it's a fucking Handmaid's Tale. It's a fucking Handmaid's Tale. They think that women should be forced to have children.
I mean, I'm in that camp.
So is my daughter.
I'm in the willful childlessness camp.
You can't have children. You can just knock a bunch of people up.
My daughter doesn't want to have kids and really shouldn't. It'll probably kill her. But yeah, no exceptions clearly to that.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, Wiseacre.
God will make it happen if it's meant to happen. Maybe God can get her pregnant too. That apparently can happen as well.
Happened to Mary.
Yeah, he's a real perv. Fucking people in the middle of the night so they don't know why they got pregnant.
Right.
Making the husbands a cuck. What an asshole. So 12-year-old. I think Mary was 12. If my made-up math is right. What did Don Lemon report?
It's not working. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it's not showing
It's not
up.
working on TikTok?
No, it's not. It's I don't know. It says it's live, but it's not.
Do you have to publish or anything like that? You just
It just says it's live. I put in the URL and the stream key, and just ain't working. So sorry about the distractions, people. But
wonder if it's an old thing that doesn't work anymore with TikTok updates and whatnot.
I don't know, man. It's weird. I'm gonna end it and then I can
Not
try
what
again.
and whatnot. Still can't believe that guy got that song on his TikTok saying the N word. Absolutely no violations every time.
They finally took it down.
Did they? Good God.
Yeah, it took them like 6 days, but they finally took it down.
Took them 6 days and constantly saying no violation. Yet we get accounts taken away because we say poop and more.
Poop.
Oh no, poop. Yuck. Yeah, how dare you say the word yuck? You're banned.
I never saw that, thankfully. I'm not upset about it.
Yeah, I did not play the audio of it. I just showed it and said you can find it yourself if you would like, but I'm not going to allow that audio to be played nor tagged back to me.
I'm going to try this one more time and then I'm going to give up on it.
That's the way I feel about life.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what our parents did with us. Right. Let's try this again, and then we'll just quit.
Yeah, we'll just give up. Give it one more.
Fuck.
Should we give it
the first one's kind of fucked up. Let's have a second.
I'm the last child.
They were like, nope, that didn't work.
Then they had the last one like, yeah, we're definitely done. We're not giving this another go.
Mocha said, is the news about Kamala not getting one vote in New York, is that real?
I don't think that's real. Talking about that.
Light just went out.
No.
The only thing I want to ask people is, please tell me the number of times you have used the Financial Times as a source for credible news ever.
0.
Economic
before
Times.
This story.
The Economic Times.
Is it Economic Times?
Economic Times.
That's what it is. Doesn't really matter, but one of those.
Whose and their website is m.economictimes.com.
Oh, mobile. Nice. Not even responsive.
economictimes.indiatimes.com. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, there's that other India that people use a lot. Hey, if it happens, cool. One district. That didn't change the outcome of New York.
So, Hawk, if you want, you can try to get that stream key out of the app if you want to try to text that to me. Thank you, Winter Mute. Okay, people, I've been a little distracted. I've been neglecting you. I apologize. Yeah, Michelle, make polio great again. That's right.
It's going to make every disease great again.
No, Aaron, it's not working. I'm doing it through the web browser that says that's livecenter.tiktok.com. It gave me stream key and a URL, but and I go live and it just doesn't work. So
it's not letting me copy it.
You have to go live first.
We're going to see AIDS fatalities again. We're going to see.
Yeah.
We're going to see tuberculosis increase.
It's going to be a fun time.
Elon Musk killed probably, I think the estimate's 2 to 3 million people with their funding cuts. But it doesn't matter. It's not in our country. It's
they saved some money though, right?
After they spent it all on these fucking ice raids and National Guard.
Nature is jealous of your hair, Hawk. We got somebody.
Huh?
We got somebody jealous of your hair.
I've been getting a lot of nasty comments lately from people telling me to get a haircut.
I've been seeing a lot of nasty comments about your hair.
Yeah.
Which is just going to make you not cut your hair.
Lots of mullet comments.
Check that stream key.
Okay, then there should be a server URL too.
I don't know that people know you well enough to know that if you tell Hawk to cut his hair, it's going to make him never want to cut his hair.
It's going to backfire.
No, I don't even say. I don't say anything.
No.
I don't say anything.
But it's definitely oh yeah, I should cut it. Well, fuck you.
Oh, is that right? Huh?
Okay.
You can do it, man. Come on.
Some lady left a nasty comment,
Where?
and I just said to her, I was just like, imagine if I came onto other people's videos and just commented about their weight.
Yeah. Some people do, I'm sure.
Now
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything. It's not giving me any links
Any
or anything or any options to click on one.
All right, we'll just have to.
Let me try it again.
I'm just gonna try to go live.
Okay. Let me get this URL.
Oh, you got the
server
URL?
link.
Cool. Thanks for your patience, everybody.
USMC Angry Veterans on, but not you.
He's pretty much always live too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mandy's on, and so is Aaron. Of course, they're on all the time too.
I wonder
Aaron's a truck driver.
if this doesn't work, Hawk, you can just go.
Well,
live
USMC Angry Veteran, he's been doing lives with Felice. I like her. She's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Felice is great,
and she had on like two partners in a row. She partnered up with a couple of guys that went a little squirrely.
Yeah, I thought I saw that.
She used to be with who was it all the time that I saw her with? It was
I don't remember his name.
Oh God.
We got a question for you, Wiseacre. Who would you like to see as the next leader?
Of what?
Thanks, Radio Chaos. Appreciate it. Of what? That's a good question.
Of the United States? You mean president?
Yeah,
I wouldn't call
leader.
So.
I don't that's the question.
I just want to get out of this. I can't even begin to think about. We need to codify all sorts of stuff. We really need to attack what they're doing. Like literally there has to be some majorly big consequences to make them stop, frighten them off, make a solid point of you fucking do this, you are in prison for life, or you are whatever it is. Like,
yeah.
I got another headline for you guys.
What do you got?
See Elizabeth Hurley stripped totally naked as she declares her love for Billy Ray Cyrus.
I did see that she's with Billy Ray Cyrus.
What?
Sadly, I do have a lot of entertainment.
It's so upsetting to
garbage, me. Man?
That's a very weird combination of people.
Where are you getting this?
I got that on Apple News. I saw that.
Good Lord, man.
I get all sorts of Taylor Swift news on my Apple News about every time she's broken up with Travis Kelce, and they've been saying that for like 8 months now, but it's not true.
So Hawk, why don't you just go live and see what happens? I'm supposedly streaming this to that stream key.
What if it that stream key now someone else has Hawk's account?
Maybe that's like the next step that we're not doing is you have to do something on your phone. I don't know.
Did you get an invite? Does it have a waiting live thing?
I don't know.
And somehow people do with Twitch. They somehow do a.
Twitch is more straightforward.
Yeah.
Well, my screen's just fuzzy.
What screen is that?
My live screen. It's fuzzy.
It's so you're live now? Let me look. I don't see that you're live, but
I'm looking.
Well, it says welcome to TikTok. I mean, it looks like I'm live, but
nope.
I don't see anything.
Not from what I'm seeing.
It takes a little bit while. It's a little bit while.
It's a little bit while.
It takes a while, a little bit of
it's word of mouth. You gotta take a little while, a little bit.
You gotta go a little while. Yeah. Look at that. You're gonna get a while, huh? Yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure this shit
Or Thumbhawk Cat Lady, she's on. You can talk to her if you want.
I'm live. It's just me.
Yep. So that's what they do. They do a live that's private.
That's not
just
working.
for you.
So that didn't work.
No. So it's like private. Is it like a privacy setting?
I don't know, man. It just didn't work.
I don't know, but everybody on TikTok, we were trying to figure out something to live stream our YouTube live onto TikTok, and it's not working.
It's invigorating for everyone on YouTube right now. They
We
love.
don't know why. Maybe Aaron can help us out with that at some point. Yeah, Mary said Pennsylvania here. I don't have a good feeling about Saturday. Yeah, I don't either.
Me neither.
You mean in terms of it escalating into some major violence?
In terms of it, them taking advantage of the opportunity.
I mean, I like the idea of what I've heard people say, like you were saying too, let's sit down. Like, you have to do what Martin Luther King did, which is not act out back to him, create the sympathy real, where like they push you and beat you up. Take it, because it's going to make them look awful.
Yeah.
Because they are. It's tough, though. It's tough not to fight back.
Said, Wiseacre, I really love your art. My family has a few pieces of Hawk Store merch. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
I'm working on new stuff. Just,
all right, here's my favorite headline so far. Mexican rioter adds lime wedge to Molotov cocktail.
that is amazing.
That is
hero. That is hero. That is.
Hawk, did you see the TikTok I sent you? The guy, where all the LAPD have their name on their helmet, and he's like, let's see how many of these LAPD people are Hispanic. It was, oh my God, it was so brilliant.
Yeah.
He's just like, Lopez.
Here's another one. Here's another one from this same Satire website.
Oh, look, you're live, Hawk. Okay.
Not a good look. Kilmar Abrego Garcia traffics 7 kids into the United States on return flight from El Salvador.
Is that from The Onion?
No, that's God. Babylon B.
Oh my God. And they'll believe that shit, right?
That's pretty good.
He's very crafty.
Yeah, he's apparently a mastermind that they just let run rampant during Donald Trump's first term.
Catastrophic Witch. Trying to renew my membership on here, but it's not working. Can anybody help? I have no idea.
Try turning it off and on again.
I wish I could, but I have no idea. Somebody else might be able to help.
Hi, everybody on TikTok. My brother and I and Wiseacre are currently live on our YouTube page. You can go to YouTube. Hey, Millennial Mia. You can go to YouTube and just search hawkpodcasts.com, and that page will pop up.
So this is interesting.
If you want to see all sides of the conversation that we're having right now.
How would I make a Tangerine Tits t-shirt? Like, I get it, but I also don't know what that could possibly entail. That could be worn. I could do like a gradient of orange on a white t-shirt that just look like stains. I don't know.
Oh man.
Look like Cheeto stains.
Why do I have this thing open? That's weird. Angel, what are you doing? Angel's trying to dig a hole through the rug.
Well, that's what all dogs do. Gotta get that comfort.
All right, Jill, protesting in Des Moines, Iowa. Dig it.
Nice. Wonder how they're going to undercover it this time.
What is the chuckling? You can't chuckle without telling us.
Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Kirsty Noem, in a statement said, "We are a nation of immigrants who came here between 1776 and 1943.
No, she did not.
No, she didn't.
Oh, good.
That's satire.
The sad thing is very believable, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You don't know anymore, right?
Yeah.
State Department designates the WNBA as a terrorist organization.
Now, Pilly's going to be in SF this weekend. You're going to be in the march. That's awesome.
There's this show.
This isn't Pride weekend.
No, I'm talking about the protest march.
Oh, yeah.
There's a show I watch on Dropout where it's comedians giving like presentations on a topic, and one woman gave a topic on the WNBA, and she went through like everyone should watch the WNBA, not for the game, but for the absolute drama of a soap opera that happens. Like you have couples that are playing against each other or with each other, and then they're fighting with each other, and then you have like all this stuff. And she's like, it's just a lesbian soap opera that happens on the WNBA. I found it very funny.
Clearly. Glad you enjoyed that, Wiseacre.
It's a pretty funny premise.
Dropout? Yeah.
Dropout's what college humor is now. Is that what it is? Yeah. I can't remember the name of it, but it's like these really nicely, like Hank Green did one, which was he did the Dewey Decimal System, but for grocery stores, so that all grocery store layouts are the same.
Oh my God, that's pretty cool.
And it was pretty brilliant, actually. When he went through it, I'm like, oh my God, that is the most brilliant thing I've ever heard. But
I like that.
It's funny. But I didn't know all this stuff. Like there are many NBA, WNBA players that are dating each other, and then they have rivalries with each other because sometimes they break up, and then they have ones that are married. And
can you imagine if that happened in the NFL?
It would be amazing, and they would all stop watching immediately.
All right. Oh, Jan says got it live on YouTube Shorts. All right, that's progress.
Okay.
Can't get TikTok to work, but we'll get it at some point.
All right. So again, everybody on TikTok, I am live on our YouTube page right now with my brother Falcon and our buddy Wiseacre. And if you would like to watch the entirety of the conversation instead of just one part of it, please go to YouTube and just search for Hawk Podcasts, and our page will pop up. Hello, Missouri.
And we apologize.
Yeah.
Just that you're from Missouri.
Yeah. I'm distracted tonight, man. I am.
Me too. I'm distracted. I don't feel good. I had some crud yesterday, and I thought I was over it this morning. Then it came back this afternoon.
I'm glad I didn't come over.
Yeah. And
it's the last thing I need. It's crud.
Like it's really hard to figure out why I should work. That's the end of that statement. That's it.
You're not alone in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like plenty of people are working and like, well, you got to do something. Like, why? Like, what's it going to matter? I don't know.
B says we got more trolls than normal today. Yeah, I think the trolls are out, and
because they're terrified.
I also did a
Smarty pants,
a vertical version of this for YouTube Shorts. So I think we're getting a lot of trolls in there. We got 400 people just looking at the vertical one in the shorts. So there's probably a lot of trolls in there. Hey, look at that. Braxton said, Jesus loves you, homies. Right on.
Interesting. I'm not sure he loves MAGA, though.
Yeah.
Because they literally don't do anything that Jesus said. I could pull out my Bible. I got several of them from when I was...
No, it's not that kind of live, Wiseacre.
Oh, we shouldn't be. No Bible study? I would like us all to bow our head.
No Bible study. Andrew from Texas.
There was a woman
on. Are going to be weird. Yeah. Go ahead.
There was a woman on TikTok who read 10 verses in a row from the Bible, and that's all she did in a video. And MAGA lost their fucking mud.
Yeah, Jen.
What do you mean?
She's a nurse, and they're reporting her to the nursing board and all this stuff.
Yeah, they're losing their mud over it.
What?
She read Matthew chapter 25, verses 35 to 45, which starts off with, "For I was hungry, and you gave me something to eat. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you invited me in. I needed clothes, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you looked after me. I was in prison, and you came to visit me." And MAGA's like, ah!
What are they so mad about?
Because if you're not a Christian, you're not allowed to read the Bible, apparently, even though they want to convert everyone who's not a Christian. Which,
oh my God, Wiseacre has his Bible out. I never would have predicted this. And
this is,
he lives in Ohio, dude.
I got this in 1992.
Of course, he's got a Bible.
I went to church for 30-something years.
What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, after that, it says, I needed clothes and you did not clothe me. I was sick and in prison and you did not look after me. And they will say, Lord, when did we see you hungry or thirsty or a stranger needing clothes or sick or in prison and did not help you? And he will reply, I tell you the truth. Whatever you did not do for one of the least of these, you did not do for me. Basically saying for everyone that you will not clothe, everyone you will not house, everyone that you will not love, everyone that you will not like do anything for just the least of people, then God says to you, he does not know you and you will not get into heaven. Literally. That's what it says.
Yeah.
That's
So if they're Christians, they aren't living it. Doesn't have caveats. If you're legally somewhere, or if you're, there's no caveats in that. Jesus said some pretty rad stuff. I mean, I will say that.
And the Lord saith unto thee, you are a dick.
You could go through the Beatitudes.
Hey, Zelda.
Didn't do any of those.
Everybody on TikTok. I'm live on my YouTube page with my brother Falcon and our buddy Wiseacre. If you want to watch the entirety of that conversation with all of the parts, you can go to YouTube and just search for Hawk Podcasts, and my page will pop up. Oh, Attorney Dies in the comments on YouTube.
Hey,
see what you guys are missing on TikTok?
I'm seeing it in the shorts format now on YouTube. Look at that. That looks
really?
nice. Yeah, looks good. Good job.
You're looking at it?
Mm-hmm.
Attorney Die, welcome. I didn't see your comment, but welcome.
Looks nice.
Wherever you may be.
Inception.
Somebody said, should we report the trolls? I don't.
Who cares?
Who gives?
Who cares?
I could
Let them have
they
their
want.
fun.
They think
Who gives a shit about
they're
trolls,
winning.
man? I
They're
don't
busy
care about
winning.
trolls. Yeah.
You know what we sang?
I mean,
as
no, I mean,
kids?
here's the thing. Here's the thing about those trolls, man. It's like, oh, that looks great, Wiseacre. Here's the thing about the trolls. When I'm happy and my life is going well and I feel generally fulfilled with my existence, I don't go find lives of MAGA creators and be like, I'm going to get in the comments and say mean things.
You don't?
Because I'm living a happy life. So it's like,
I'm so happy.
Just-
Let me see if I can go say mean things to people.
yeah, it's like just in the act of trolling.
Thanks,
It's like
Lori. Appreciate it.
they're doing everything in their power to get away from their own miserable existence.
And they take great joy in making other people unhappy, which is
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
whining,
shit, I'm out of
whining,
Hot
not
Pockets.
winning.
I better get on Hawk and Falcon's Live and insult some people.
Yeah.
5 years ago, someone told me to wear a mask, and I'm still mad about it.
I'm still angry about that.
I mean, I don't think I've ever felt the slightest bit upset by reading a comment from a troll. Like, I don't think it's ever happened. Like, I laugh. I usually laugh, and then if I can, I pin it to the top.
The only
on
times I
YouTube.
get angry is when they threaten. They say that that either I should die or they're going to come kill me, and I'm like, come on, man.
I mean,
This is social
that's
media.
just-
Calm down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're just.
They give me great
it's-
content for
it's
mom jokes.
sad.
So I want to do a parody commercial for people
Thanks.
who got the jab but regret it. And basically it's going to be a pill that they take that will coat their intestines so that when they take a shit, they're going to have to pick up their shit, and they have to do it with their bare hands because you can't have any synthetic materials touch your shit, and smear it on their face.
Oh,
And if they get
God.
an allergic reaction to it, they did not get the woke mind virus.
Oh my God.
Here's the thing, man. So Megan McCain is now doing like online commercials for
She's
this
doing that.
product
The salmon sperm?
that reverses the COVID vaccine in your body.
No.
So that you
what?
can become a pureblood once again.
Oh, that's nice.
That's how fucking dumb and gullible these people
What
are.
a con.
That's
Can
nice.
we need to, maybe we should do this supplemental pill where it will, if you examine your shit, it will let you know whether you swallowed a microchip and or have the woke mind virus.
I mean, whoever came up with that really missed out on an opportunity to make it a suppository. like a really big one,
So what? So
like
here's
a
an idea.
golf ball sized
Oh
suppository.
my god.
There has to be something that will dye your shit a color, right? If you eat something.
Yeah, they're called Skittles.
No, but like there has to be something that would make it like either like bright red or purple. Like I'm trying to think, like we could sell a pill to tell them that they take the pill, and if their shit turns a certain color, they are going to die, and they have the woke mind virus and freak out a bunch of MAGA people. That'd be really fun.
That would be kind of funny. They
And
would
make
freak
it
out.
like a $50 jar of like 12 pills.
Yeah. All right. So Hawk
One pill,
left.
maybe.
I was going to ask Hawk a question, and he left.
I just want to take money from them. And I also want them to
I don't
go
think
through
it's
a
that hard.
psychological break. I just want them to break and make them think that they have the woke mind virus.
I mean, it's not that
going to
hard
die.
to take money from them, from what I can tell.
I wanted
you
to
know?
show people our new
Yes.
shirt.
I have my mug. I use it all the time.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's a beauty.
Does that appear reversed on the screen?
It appears perfectly.
Yeah.
Here, this is the one I'm wearing to the march.
Yeah,
I'm
I gotta
wearing
figure out
this
what's
one to the march.
Oh yeah, there you go. Because you got King. That's perfect.
King on a throne. A king on his throne.
That's a perfect one.
He's holding a plunger in the air.
And if anyone's going, let's try to keep the message at the protest somewhat
There
on
it is.
topic.
A king on his throne. I love that one.
That's our other one.
Oh my God, I love that one.
Hawkmerchstore.com.
All right, so
little baby man.
Hawk, we have a question for you.
Yeah.
I really need to know where you get your button-down checkered shirts. The green
know.
one the other day was cool.
Amazon.
Amazon.
How
See,
dare
instead of
you.
buying
I get my.
instead of buying tactical gear, Hawk buys checkered shirts.
That's right.
They're all Carhartt though, right? Can you buy direct from Carhartt
They're not Carhartt.
I don't know.
or
We have
Wrangler?
the amazing thing is we have an absolutely massive Carhartt store in San
nice.
Francisco.
We do?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's over by where Anu lives. It's like in the Excelsior or something.
Some of them look like
It's
Wrangler.
in,
I have
it's in a part of
Wrangler
San
one that looks
Francisco.
like yours.
It's in a part of San Francisco that when you go there, you feel like you're not in San Francisco anymore.
Right. South City.
Yeah.
And then you never go back.
Right.
Because somebody says, hey, let's go there. And you're like, no, that's not San Francisco. We don't leave.
Right.
Catherine said I'm wearing my
Right. So I'm just going to keep saying
Pride
this every
merch.
now and then. Everybody who's in my TikTok live, I'm live on YouTube right now with my brother Falcon and Wiseacre. If you guys want to hear, the other sides of the conversation, just go to YouTube and search for Hawk Podcasts. Hello, Bangor, Maine.
Laura's got a good idea. You go out into a
Bangor,
field in
Bangor.
MAGA country, release a bunch of balloons shaped like people, and tell them they missed the rapture. I guess you didn't get chosen. I don't know. Sorry.
If someone isn't selling it, someone needs to sell a Donald Trump sex doll because they would, mostly the men would fuck that thing.
I'm sure they already have it.
Yeah, it's got to be out there.
I'm sure they already have it.
Blow up doll.
So Gil said he's paying people to go to his birthday. That's
probably.
That's not a surprise.
Okay,
but
here's the thing.
what's
There
the
was
thing?
a Craigslist posting for that. Nobody knows who put it up.
It's probably fake.
Oh, right. Yeah. You know what? If they believe
are-
anything, then I get to believe the things I choose to believe. That make me feel better. If they get to
All right,
believe
so-
that Kilmar smuggled children back on his plane from El Salvador, then
I want to believe that no one actually likes him, but there are people that do. I don't understand why.
Saturday is going to be 66 degrees and sunny in San Francisco,
Oh,
so it'll be a
that's
good day
perfect.
for.
that's perfect.
Good day
In
for
Washington,
protest.
God has frowned upon Donald Trump and is going to send a plague.
Oh man, if it rains, that's good.
Oh, that's he and JD Vance are going to the Kennedy Center tonight to see Les Miserables.
Oh my god.
I'm surprised it's not just Kid Rock every night. That's like the.
Well, I think Kid Rock has the lead.
That's right.
Aaron,
It's performed by Kid Rock and the corpse of
Les
Meatloaf.
Mis.
Aaron, yeah, I can see your comments. I can see comments from both feeds. Mr. Metal Maven, I'll be marching in Indiana on Saturday. Right on. Love it.
See, I'd like to do something like that. Go do a march like this in a red state.
That'd be pretty fun, wouldn't it?
That's where I am.
We might have to do that.
The problem is every red state has blue cities. Every red state.
That's true.
We might get a chance
even
to
Idaho.
do it. If we go back to Ohio at some point, we'll...
Even Iowa, even Idaho. Most of Ohio, except Ohio's gerrymandered to shit. So are all these other states?
So what you're saying is even red states have smart people?
That's correct.
Is that what you're saying?
So it'll make us all the brunt of the morons that live here who think land vote.
So yeah, how does, I mean, what a gig the Pope has, man. He sells out a stadium and he's just doing a video feed.
And he gets driven around in a...
Tell me about this.
The Pope sold out his event. Where is it? It's in some stadium. Sold out.
Oh, it's not at the Vatican City?
He's not even there. It's just a video feed. No, it's somewhere in Chicago.
Oh, it sold a stadium watching a video.
It sold out a stadium in Chicago, and he's just going to be on video. And he's doing it during Trump's birthday party, which is amazing.
He's T-Swift level.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Yeah, he sold out a stadium in Chicago.
Hometown.
Somebody just posted and donated money and said, "I am a bot. It's fine."
Okay, cool. Thank you.
It's my kind of bot, man. Yeah.
The Pope does not. The new Pope does not like Trump and Vance. I love that.
Yep. Nope. He does not.
Thinks they're assholes.
Many tweets confirming that. And I'll take that. Even though he's probably anti-abortion and other things, I'll take that he hates them. Right now, that's what we need. We need as many people that are against them.
Oh, that's a good question, Kate. I mean, does Montana have any cities? I don't know.
Bozeman?
An actual city in Montana. Bozeman. Is Bozeman the capital?
I know that's where Hank Green is.
I don't know. He lives in Bozeman?
Yeah.
Really?
Helena. Capital's Helena.
That's right.
I wouldn't have gotten that.
I think the guy that wrote Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance was from Montana, if I'm not mistaken. Pusil something? I can't remember his name.
The aggravated progressive says, "Well, I blew the Pope." Okay.
Jesus.
Thanks for
Kamala Harris.
Hey, if he wanted it, cool.
I mean,
Kamala Harris got 40% of the vote in Montana in 2024.
Wow.
Not bad.
And here's the amazing thing. 40% of the vote in Montana is 232,000 votes.
Yep.
Wow.
How many electoral votes do they have? 2?
Probably 1 or 2.
That's
because Wyoming, I think, is the only one with 1, maybe.
That is crazy.
But North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, all of them are very
60-40 split.
Missoula, yeah. Every city that has a Democratic mayor or every state that has a Democratic governor, Donald Trump is going to invade.
Yes, that's correct. That is
Chicago,
the whole point.
And Illinois is next. Minneapolis and Minnesota.
Aaron's getting a workout with these bots. Somehow we got on the bot train here over on YouTube.
Bot train.
I'm sure it's the Shorts live.
Why would it be different people on Shorts than on?
I don't know. I honestly don't know how you even find the Shorts live. I tried to find.
I just went into my Shorts tab in YouTube and then it showed up.
Oh, really?
I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm.
I did that, but it didn't. But probably because,
I'm still shocked there's as many people that use YouTube Shorts as there are. Like, I don't care. Sorry to say that, but as we're on YouTube.
I mean, yeah, I get it.
There's a lot of users, though.
there are.
Missoula, Bozeman. What's the fracking area? Is that Montana or is that somewhere else?
Fracking's everywhere, man.
But I think there's an area that was like really like a pioneer, and it was like
North Dakota or something like that.
That might be.
I don't know.
Never been up to any of that.
Okay, here.
Go to the live tab. Show both options. Thank you.
Here's an actual non-satire headline. Pete Hegseth testified in front of the Senate today.
Yes, he did.
And his hearing goes in a stunning direction, quote, up the rear ends of cats, close quote.
What?
Cat butts.
Why?
I don't know, man.
Did he talk about cat butts?
I mean, maybe Hegseth had a few pops before testifying.
How does cat butts come into the conversation?
With him, it's probably who knows. I know they kept asking him where the money is coming from for the estimated $134 million.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't answer.
So, Mischievous Metal Maven says, is Trump going to be in his parade or on the sidelines? My guess is
no, he won't be in the parade. Yeah, he won't be in the parade.
The
whole thing is a photo op. You know, they've literally designed every photo they want to take, like to the position.
He's going to be straddling an intercontinental ballistic missile.
That's right.
Yeah, with a cowboy hat going, yeah.
It's going to be like it's a bull, you know.
Do you think he'll fall asleep? Because parades are fucking boring.
Lisa said unconfirmed ice was seen at Morris and Carl Road. Jesus, that takes me back.
Right.
Not the ice part, but
ice baby.
Did you guys know Wiseacre from living in Ohio, or did you meet on TikTok? We met on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
I reached out my hand. I trusted. He grabbed a hold. The rest has been history.
I was kind. I was gentle. I didn't approach too quickly.
That's right.
I let them smell my hand first.
That's right.
The back of it, not the front of it. The back of it.
That's right. The back. Not the knuckles, just the back.
I made a lot of fart jokes. I thought that might help.
It did help, actually. Oh, parade at 6:30 p.m. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was 6:30 p.m. It's an evening affair.
Mm-hmm.
It's an evening parade for real?
Somebody said...
Well, it'll be light out.
You received a message request from me. Is it legit? It is not legit. Not legit.
Just assume.
That would be an imposter.
It is not.
So it could, if it's evening, I think a little evening storm rolling in could be nice.
Have I been the voice of reason? I don't know what that means. Doubtful.
It's unlikely. Well, but what was on the back of Wiseacre's hand? Well, it smelled like salsa, but I don't think it was salsa.
It just said poot on it. P-O-O-T.
Poot?
Yep.
Poot.
We need to bring poot back.
Right. I got to go get a Coke. Back in a minute.
We need a jingle.
I'm going to mute him.
A jingle for when Hawk goes
That's
somewhere.
right.
Little tinkly little
intermission music. You know?
What's the from Wizard of Oz?
Aaron got a fake message from Hawk today. Yeah, they're all over the place.
Yeah, just assume it's not going to be a message from them.
Harold,
I know Hawk does not ever check messages.
Yeah, that's how the imposters work. They always steal your photos. They take your profile. They steal your videos. They do all that fun stuff.
And it doesn't matter how many times you use the features that TikTok builds into its app to report.
Thanks, Harold.
That makes no sense.
They're always like, no, we can't do anything about it. Like, then don't put in the features for me to call it out.
That's right. Cowbell got it. Salsa and shattered dreams. That's what the back of Wiseacre's hand smelled like.
That is ironically also the title of my autobiography.
I was going to say, it's...
or
also,
sex tape, either one.
Farts and regret.
No, that's the title of my sex tape.
It's also one of Tom Powell Jr.'s band names. Salsa. Regret. So
In Ohio,
M.A.
salsa is
Valentine
ketchup with pepper.
makes a good point. Bradley's over 50,000 pounds. How can the streets handle it? I mean,
It's going to ruin
maybe
them.
there's somebody in the military here that can answer this, but I think don't they have to change the treads out for something?
I think they're estimating it's going to cost a lot of money because it will ruin the roads.
Well, I would think they would. Don't they have different treads they can put on there? I mean, that would be a lot of work too.
I'm assuming it's coming with different treads, but they're heavy. They're going to crush and break. And I mean, this is Washington, D.C. They're going to have potholes everywhere because drastic weather changes. Just like here in Ohio, it's potholes everywhere.
Swade says we should go live at 6:30 EST. I think we're going to be in San Francisco at that time.
I was making a joke about Midwesterners not knowing what salsa is by saying it was ketchup with some pepper in it, and that's we actually have salsa. Believe it or not, I know it seems crazy that the Midwest has salsa. We do.
Yeah, Lisa said there's lots of salsa in Columbus. Nowhere else, but just Columbus.
Just Columbus, they hoard.
Yeah.
New York City.
I was looking at something in the comments on TikTok.
What I was wondering.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
No, apparently we're about to go to war with Iran.
Yeah,
Because why not, man? Why not? What the hell?
They're bringing American personnel back from the Middle East right now, evacuating
embassies.
I honestly feel like Trump doesn't have the balls to start a war.
No, but he could start it just by being a dick. Somebody else might just be like, okay, I've had enough of this guy.
Mm-hmm. Curious to see what the quote-unquote trade agreement is with China.
Tina said, heading to Columbus, Ohio next month. Any suggestions?
Don't. Sorry. Eagles Pizza.
That's not Columbus, Ohio. Short North is a good spot.
Tommy's Pizza.
Tommy's Pizza I like. Yeah, Tommy's Pizza is good.
Tommy's Pizza on Lane Avenue.
Anywhere that's close to the university is probably going to be good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Any vets planning on protesting the military parade? I'm sure, but I don't know if anyone's planning on protesting any in-person stuff, like at the parade.
Oh, they won't be allowed anywhere near it.
Yeah, they're using rubber treads. That's kind of what I wonder. Road crews added metal plates to part of the roads.
They would have to.
It's still going to be heavy, and it's still going to do some stuff to the roads. I guarantee.
Awesomeness said he
this
can
is not
start a war. That's right.
I can't imagine this is an administration that knows how to plan very well. In fact, I'm shocked that they planned ahead enough to actually bring in the tanks and who ordered the tanks? Oh, we forgot to order the tanks. Oh, God.
Well, it would be interesting if they blew it somehow,
It's all inflatable tanks because they didn't actually order any.
Harold Cheeseburger hates Ohio State.
Yeah, same.
You
forgot to add the in front of the
Most people have strong feelings about all things Ohio State.
No, yeah, there are a lot of people that hate
the Ohio State. Don't forget.
Somebody says they can't read my shirt on TikTok. It means fuck. It says fuck Donald Trump and fuck you for voting for him.
That's not a translation. That's exactly what it says. Dawn is watching on YouTube Shorts. How's the experience, Dawn? I'm curious. Bree said we got 2 tickets, but won't be there. That's the spirit right there, man.
Yes,
awesome.
Love that.
That's always the good subversion. Love it.
Yeah, I think you're right, Peg. The military operations know how to plan. It's basically a critical piece.
That's true.
It's not true. Pete Hegseth planning this. It's not
Pete Hegseth. Pig. Sorry, I said that inadvertently and on purpose. Sending the National Guard and the military out there who have nowhere to stay, no food, no provisions.
Reckless Beard, welcome. He said, "Did you guys see ICE chasing the workers from one of the farms this morning?"
Yes.
I didn't see that, but I saw him.
I did
see that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was. I saw him inside of a building.
No, they were in a field, and you see running and trucks. Of course, they're going after.
Although I did
think of.
I saw
think of the amount
of a building. I don't know what it was.
California has what? Probably the most agriculture of any state? Pretty close.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Think of all of the food that is either going to be exported or used internally that is going to just rot because there will be no one there to pick it, harvest it. Oh, and that's also a response you get from MAGA people all the time. Wow, you're so racist. You think that only they're the only ones that work there? I'm like,
Hey, Jackie. I saw them in some kind of a, I don't know what it was. It was in a building, but they actually had a videographer and a photographer with them, like taking, like trying to get, good photo op stuff. So they have live action and photography with them now as they do these raids. ICE.
oh, with Dr. Phil?
No, it wasn't Dr. Phil. It was just rando.
I know
ICE
he's
people.
there. Dr. Phil is going on some of these, I've heard. Which makes a whole lot of sense.
Oh, yeah. Somebody said it in a meat packing plant. That's right. I thought it was a food processing place. It looked like it, but
yeah, that would be it.
Yeah, man.
I mean, it's everything we were talking about this summer was these are going to impact communities, which is going to impact businesses, which is going to impact farming, which is going to further impact our economy, which is already being impacted, plus the cost of doing all this, which again impacts the economy. Like,
yeah,
they don't care. That's the point. That's the exact point. Create a feeble.
I've seen
class
tons of construction sites, in the past couple of days.
Yeah, they're raiding those too.
Thank you, Suzanne.
They raid people who are working by calling them people who are milking off of the government.
Kristen says, isn't Dr. Phil supposed to be able to spot a malignant narcissist? Well, it turns out he is one, so...
Yeah.
He's also clearly an expert on immigration or something. That's a reality TV show. All of it.
Kate says somebody's wondering if one or more tanks will have live ammo. I saw a post from Mogvet.
Mm-hmm.
You guys know Mogvet?
Mm-hmm.
No.
He said that
Looking it up right now.
He made an interesting observation. He said, you're ordering all these military people into DC. They're all going to be... He said none of them are going to have the bolt in their rifle. Like
they probably wouldn't transport it over
will
that.
Be disabled. And then there's going to be tons of protesters. I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, Angel Bean, I'm sorry you're still unemployed, man. That sucks.
Dr. Bean.
Hang in there. Oh, Zelda said, I'm on the short streams now. It's cute. Isn't everything cute when you shrink it down?
It's just tiny.
Yeah, but if you make most things, if you make smaller,
tiny.
they're cute.
Yeah.
Some of them sadly cute, but
maybe we should all get bigger eyes too.
Okay. Hang on. So Paula, in the comments on my TikTok live, writes the following: are you going to do anything, or are we supposed to just watch you breathe?
Well, I mean,
that's a good question.
So
that demonstrates, Hawk, how idle you are in our lives.
Well,
because they're only seeing you, and they're like, "What's this guy?"
That's
doing?
right. That's right. So for people in the comments of my TikTok live, I am live on YouTube right now with my brother Falcon and our buddy Wiseacre. If you want to see all of those people that are doing things other than just breathing, you can go to YouTube and search Hawk Podcasts, and that'll pop right up.
All right. So the consensus is that not all things shrunken down are cute.
Like a cat butt.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
You should just do your fart machine for the TikTok.
That's all you do.
Yep, it's an art piece.
A
fart piece.
Hawk and his fart machine. There we go. Okay, I knew it was going to get out of hand. Narcissism and incompetence is strong.
It's called a modern fart piece.
Thanks, Jennifer.
Yes.
You're totally right.
two. I think we can all agree objectively that 2 farts does not qualify as being out of hand.
So Devil Dog wants to see you pick your nose. Oh, they nuked
Why?
That costs $10.
You got to pay if you want to see that Devil Dog.
OnlyFans.
We got a TikTok refugee hanging here for the complete experience. Molly, welcome. That's right, Zelda.
Did she bring her
humor
proper?
Is always a winner.
Did she bring the proper paperwork for us to allow her into?
Yeah, that's a good question. Somebody check her papers for.
Sorry, we don't check papers. We just grab.
Holly Dreamer has it right in the comments.
Holly Dreamer.
That's true.
Never trust a fart.
I mean, I'm 57. My ability to trust a fart went away a long time ago.
What's that? I sent there was an ad
Sean
of someone
from TikTok. Right on. Richard, thank you. Appreciate that.
The sound isn't available. Why?
I don't hate fart jokes, but once Hawk gets on the fart machine, it's hard to get him to stop.
Sure, it's the machine. Oh, good. They're sending chants.
Hello, Australia.
Yeah, Aussies.
Aussies. We're
getting some people over here from TikTok.
Well, we're getting some merch requests in the TikTok comments. Somebody said they would get Wiseacre to do something. I'm trying to get Wiseacre to design a shirt that says "ICE agents touch each other's wieners."
Again, love the sentiment. Trying to figure out how.
Yeah, that's a complex design.
Oh, how about what if I just put 2 hot dogs in a bun and they're just touching?
No one's gonna.
They're cute. Like
what does that have
if we'd have got our shit together, that could have been our pride shirt this year.
What does that have to do with ICE agents?
But that's only one aspect of pride,
any ICE agent who sees that would get irrationally angry.
Thanks, Rob.
And we just put hot dogs in an ICE uniform and have like the bottom parts of their hot dog touching each other.
Elizabeth said you could use dash hounds.
I can do
hot
that.
Dogs. Thank you.
Oh, I got an idea. Actually, if I can pull this off, I have an idea how we can do this.
Show an ice cube touching a hot dog.
It's going to be. I still like the acronym.
I mean,
because I was trying to think of because everyone did the FBI female body inspector like ICE, but then what would be the insulting thing?
I think I don't know. We have some good stuff. Oh wait, Jackie said the way that all the cabinet members stick to the approved talking points is extreme. No one Heggs has particularly counted straight from the script. Every time I hear him, I almost spit out my dog. Yeah, they're doing their job, man. They know exactly what they're supposed to do. They're lapdogs. Thanks, Paige.
If I have any conspiracy theory, it's that Donald Trump is paying them through his cryptocurrencies, but.
I'm sure that's true. I mean,
but it also gives them too much of an out. I think they're just awful people.
They're all getting a little slice, of something.
Salsa on an ice cube.
Yeah, I mean, the what was it, Hawk? ICE agents touch each other's wieners.
Yeah,
could just be a finger going in to touch a hot dog. With like a glove on that says ICE on the back.
Mm-hmm. Hello, St. Louis.
Brian, glad you're here.
Yes, Porch Chronicles. I am live on our YouTube page right now with my brother Falcon and our buddy Wiseacre.
Get over here.
Just go to YouTube Chronicles? And search for Hawk. Put Hawk podcasts in the search bar.
So we have more people on the. No, we don't. We did.
You were saying on the shorts?
Had more people on the shorts than we'd had on the regular stream.
I can't tell the difference. They look like
That's
the
wild,
same
man.
number.
They do now, yeah. Oh, you watch them both?
Yeah.
So you're on the live and you're watching both lives. That's
yeah.
impressive,
I'm a
man.
techno fiend.
That is
I have
impressive.
three
That's very
screens.
meta.
It
It's
is.
very
screens.
meta. Can we live stream this into the metaverse?
I want to live stream our
Totally.
live stream to a live stream and see if it breaks the internet.
Yeah. Richard said we had a raid in Nebraska yesterday. Yeah, there's raids in
Nebraska?
Yeah.
Come on.
Omaha,
Yeah, they hit
right?
like a meat packing plant.
Yeah, it was Omaha, I think.
Got to hit that quota. Arbitrary quota.
Hey, Kayleen from Australia. Where are you in Australia?
Probably on the east side.
Never know. There's Perth.
Almost everybody is. Isn't that the only city on the west?
No.
Essentially.
Perth.
I mean, I know there's other, but I mean, major.
Perth is the biggest one, I think.
Yeah.
No, Ollie said I opened YouTube and clicked just as soon as I saw you. Awesome. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
You.
He did not swear on the Bible January 20th.
That doesn't mean anything. No one has to.
It doesn't mean anything.
You don't have to swear on anything because
It just means he's a dick. Oh, we got Nina in Melbourne. Right on. Got the Aussies in here.
He said the oath. That's what matters.
Oh my God.
And he
Lisa
doesn't
said
care
it's
about it.
108 in Arizona. Good Lord.
I would 108 degrees in Arizona. I would blow my head off.
It's just a no.
But it's
That's
a dry
never,
heat, you know.
That's never acceptable.
Hey,
Still
Abu.
It's never acceptable in any circumstance ever, anywhere.
No.
That is just insane.
Hello, Australia.
A lot of Australia.
I know.
Yeah,
It's great. I love my Aussies.
Is it morning there or is it afternoon?
It is
It's tomorrow. I know that
14
much.
hours. Yeah, morning.
British Columbia.
Catastrophic Witch. I saw Gore, Static X, A Murders, and Confession.
I don't know what that
and
means.
Dope last Thursday. Those are bands.
Oh.
Oh my God. Wheeling, West Virginia. Wow. That
Thought
must
that
have
was
been
meant.
something.
Jesus.
Thought they meant Al Gore.
That sounds like a good
I
venue
would have
for
loved to have
that.
seen that crowd.
They don't mean Guar, they mean Gore.
Yeah. What's the Wiseacre? Your YouTube handle is
Wiseacre Design. Mm-hmm.
It's underneath his name right there, under his face. There it is. Fancy. Very fancy.
Yeah. So original of me.
So how many people in here are going to a protest on Saturday? Let's take a little tally.
Yeah.
How many
Curious.
people are going to a protest on Saturday?
Raise your hand. We can't see you.
Oh, wait, shit. Don't do that. Raise your emoji
poll.
hand.
Do a poll.
Okay,
Oh, there you go.
I'll do
Do a poll.
But I can't do a poll on both of these.
Get people to do a pole
streams.
dance.
I guess I could.
Just, are you going to a protest on Saturday? Yes, no.
All right, here we go.
I'm sure there are people that live in areas where they're nowhere close to where one is happening, but
I get that, Heather.
I got to do it on the other live too now. I don't know if I can do a poll on this one. I can.
Can you do polls on shorts?
Well,
I'm not seeing it.
that's,
Oh, there it is. It worked.
That's a loaded
Did work.
question.
You mean your pants tent?
Can you
Oh.
do polls
on
on
shorts.
shorts? That was also one of
Tom Powell's high school band names.
polls.
Yeah.
It was, they played only
Wham?
polka music.
Polka. That works.
Jackie DV has it right. Falcon can do anything except get the TikTok live to work. Couldn't get that going. God damn it. That's not operator error, though, I don't think.
Lancaster, PA.
Diane says, her Trumper brother is getting married on Saturday, so she can't go to a protest. Get him a wedding gift that was made in Mexico.
Get him a sombrero. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man. Just take your sign to the wedding.
Right.
I mean, I guess good for you for going. I probably would be like, no. Cut it out.
Sherry said YouTube is throttling my messages.
YouTube can be that way.
Yeah, I get that. Lung transplant. I wouldn't go either if I were you.
We got to check in with, we need to check in with Over Opinionated, see how he's doing. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I need to check on him.
Homan looks like a transition lunch lady. He just looks like, he looks like a Jabba the Hutt after he lost
looks
a
like
little bit of weight.
He's been so stuffed full of ham that the ham is now coming back up through his throat. That's how he looks. And
Who?
Tom Homan.
Tom
Ham
Homan.
Tolman.
It's too late. I can't add maybe to the poll. The polls have been launched. I could have, though. Should have. We got 57% yes and 65. The short people are going to the poll, going to the protests.
With polls.
I was going to say the short people. How do you know what they are? What are you? Oh, I can't remember his name. My brain just totally forgot the singer of Short People. Gosh, damn it.
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman. I saw him recently and I freaked out because I did not recognize him anymore. He got old.
Yeah.
Who's
Yep.
Randy Newman?
He sings that song "Short People."
Oh,
He does a lot of
Randy Newman.
Pixar songs. He did.
right.
He
Yeah,
did a
that-
cover of a lot of Harry Nilsson songs.
That guy Tom Homan reminds me of like when I was growing up in Ohio, and you'd go over to like one of your friend's house, and his dad was just like some fake tough guy. He would like try to bully like little children, little kids, to kind of prove his toughness. That's what he reminds me of. Like
he's the picture of
kids. I'm gonna scare a little kid because.
If you look up racist sheriff, he comes up every time. He is every racist sheriff.
That's true.
Tom Homan, racist sheriff.
And then they just print mold him for every single sheriff.
He
Sometimes with a mustache.
though, didn't he? On the
he backed it up.
The Gavin thing, like
it's like I just meant that in terms of if you break the law, you're not above the law. I'm like, that is not what you said, you ham-filled fuck bucket.
Debbie said, "Where will this all lead? I don't know how it will stop." We don't know either, Debbie.
No, with
Why is it?
only
Do you
6
like the
months
Beach
in.
Boys?
We don't know either.
What, Brian Wilson? What?
Yeah, I was just saying, are you a fan of the Beach Boys?
I like the Beach Boys.
Yeah,
Why'd
Brian
you say
Wilson
that so
died
quiet?
today.
Are you ashamed? You said that really quiet.
I didn't know if it was going to be ridiculed or not.
You said it like this. You said, I like the Beach Boys. I like the Beach Boys.
Was that too honest?
Yeah, I like the Beach Boys.
That's funny. That is funny.
It's a valid concern in this crowd, but
He was a brilliant musician. If you look at how he composed anything on Pet Sounds, it is unbelievably masterful.
See, this is how I know I'm not a real musician, because I don't get it.
Really?
I don't.
Like, did you watch the what was the movie documentary with him that Cusack was in? It was
No, but I
Mercy.
should, because I feel like I should get it. But
Love and
do
Mercy.
you get
I
it,
think it's
Hawk?
called.
Do I get what?
The Beach Boys.
I get Pet Sounds.
Yeah,
No,
Pet
see,
Sounds.
I don't get that. I mean, I just need to check it out again. I guess.
Like God only knows, just in itself.
Yeah.
If you break it down, good Lord.
See, Heather, that's all I hear. He's a musical genius. I get it. I'm just missing something. But I fault myself for that.
What particular mental illness did he have?
Somebody said dementia.
I thought it was that was later. I think
No, he had
schizophrenia.
something long before that.
Oh, he
I think
did?
he had schizophrenia. I'm pretty sure, or paranoid
Yeah.
schizophrenia. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the
because he got real
harmonies
paranoid.
I get
for
the
sure.
harmonies.
Harmonies, composition.
Mhm.
Well, Pet
There's some
Sounds is
breakdowns.
what got the Beatles fired up, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. It was.
But yeah, I mean, it's, whenever I hear that many people say something contrary to what I've always believed, that's just means I need to go take
I
a
mean,
look
there's
at
some
it.
really interesting backstory on how abusive their father was to all of them too. That he was particularly
really?
abused by their dad. Yeah. I mean, not in a good way, like a horrible way in terms of how he used his kids to get himself rich, kind of stuff.
Oh man, that's brutal.
And Brian kind of used it as a rebellion to make this music that was not beachy anymore.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm okay. It's my next listen. I'm gonna
Jump into some YouTube where people break it down. It helped me a little bit.
Oh, really? Okay,
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
a good idea. Yeah. But anyway,
Like, Don't Worry Baby is another.
We should make a YouTube where I do a breakdown of Falcon.
That's a great idea. You could just take
called
me.
Here's How to Understand My Brother, Falcon.
You could just take me into different environments and film me, and then you could do a voiceover narration of what's happening in real
Exactly.
time. Like,
Well, I mean, the problem is that most of those environments, you'd be like, I want to kill these people.
Like in Nashville, everywhere you went, you're all excited about this, like, or Falcon wanted to die and also murder everyone.
what would the locations be where you would take me?
I would take you to Santana Row Mall in San Jose.
Oh God.
A mall in general sounds.
Or I could just take you to
Cracker Barrel.
Just take you to the pregnant teenager mall in San Rafael.
You guys probably don't have Cracker Barrel out there, do you?
I don't think so.
No, we don't have Cracker Barrel out here, man.
We might have it out in the.
I used to love going to Cracker Barrel. That place was so great.
I think that would send Falcon pretty much over a cliff.
Somebody said that.
I used to go to Cracker Barrel for lunch when I lived in Mansfield 30 years ago.
Their breakfasts aren't bad, man. They're not bad.
No, I used to. Well, on the weekends we used to go to Cracker Barrel for breakfast, and then we'd go to Bob Evans for breakfast.
There you go. Yeah.
I
think Bob Evans is gone. I don't think there are any more around.
Yeah, the sound's getting choppy. I don't know why the sound is getting choppy. The internet, too many people coming home and turning on their interweb.
We're just coming in general. At the end of the day, got to release some stress.
Did you see that video that MAGA dude who was like, wanted the first one of you to come in my face, and all the gay guys that duetted that, they were like,
there's nothing more fun than to do that to them because you know it makes them so mad.
There's some good duets of that one, like really good.
That's what Hawk was saying. Like, they're good fodder for some really good jokes.
Yeah.
You can't.
All right,
you can't pass
everybody on TikTok. It's 6:30. I'm signing off. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit.
You're signing off at the top.
And if you want to see more of this,
whatever
you can
this
go to
is,
YouTube. Yeah, you can search to Hawk Podcasts on YouTube.
How many people do you have on that thing on the TikTok?
656.
And they're just watching.
I got 94,000 likes.
And they're just watching you sit there.
Yeah, they're just watching me sit here do nothing. Have a great night, everybody.
Doing, man? What the hell?
People are always curious. Who knows what could come out of Hawk's mouth?
Anything could happen. Okay, I'm going to take this opportunity to try to go live on TikTok again, just for fun.
Just to make yourself frustrated.
I saw a funny new trend on TikTok earlier. I saw like 6 or 7 videos. This one guy took a water bottle and he put it behind the front driver's side tire of his car. And he said, see, somebody put that there on purpose because they want me to bend over and pick it up so that they can put jelly beans in my butthole again. And I'm not falling for that again.
Where was this?
That is
on
not
TikTok.
where-
And then I saw like 6 or 7 videos like that today. It's like somebody put that big stick behind my tire because they want me to bend over so they can put jelly beans in my booty hole again.
What? So this is
I'm not falling for that again.
This is a TikTok trend?
Yeah.
Damn. What the hell, man?
It shouldn't
Yeah.
make me laugh so hard.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Does that have anything to do with
Yeah.
your previous searches of elephants and stuff?
No, it just popped up. And then like one guy, he had like an orange traffic cone. It's like, I'm not falling for this again. Somebody wants me to pick that up so they can put jelly beans in my pooper.
How do these things start, man?
Hey, that's a
man.
good. I'll take
Who knows?
I'll take the relief at this point.
Honey Bunny says, "Are you going to a protest?" You guys say yes, we are.
Mm-hmm.
And let me look at my poll. So 58% of the people in the regular stream are going, and 60% of the short people are going. Right on.
Now you just made me search on TikTok jelly bean butt. God damn it.
Well, and you didn't find anything because you were supposed to search jelly bean butt hole.
Okay, let me add hole. I didn't find anything. You're
Let
right.
me add hole.
I can't wait to see what my algorithm becomes now.
Yeah, that was a mistake, man.
If nothing comes up, refine that search a little bit to jelly beans in my butthole.
Okay. I'll do what you say.
What is that?
Everything's happening. Well, look. Everything is shit. Jelly beans in the butthole is just a great escape right now.
Char said that's not a good percentage on the left-leaning live. Well, there's a lot of people that can't go to a protest,
Yeah.
You got graduations. You got all sorts of stuff happening. You got people who are afraid, unfortunately.
All right, it's 6:33. I'm gonna hop off.
Uh-oh.
So
I'm already fall asleep.
Fashionably early.
I didn't make a screen for this.
For Mr. Fashionably Early.
No, I didn't. It's just going to be a blank window down there.
Well, that is not the result.
Maybe I should have just put a picture.
All right. I'll see you guys. Thanks, everybody.
He's
no,
out.
you've sent
here we go. Now you get to. Now you guys. No, here you go. Now you get to watch. You guys get to watch Falcon problem solve live in real time.
The TikTok has the full.
It does. It went live.
Yeah.
You can't leave, Hawk. I did it.
Look, it worked.
I did it.
Why did it work? Something worked. Why?
Oh, it's fun. I can see the TikTok comments now. I wonder if the TikTok comments are coming in here on the.
Why did that work?
I don't know.
It was just buffering. I think it just took a long time.
It took an hour.
Yeah, it took coming in here. This will be interesting.
All right. Well, then
it'll be fun. Yeah, you can't leave yet, dude. All right, let's see what this looks like.
Then I'm gonna start vaping.
Oh, look
He's
at all
gonna
those
try to get
look
himself
at all
kicked
those
off.
TikTok comments. See, I can't do slow mode on TikTok. It's just no Blue Horizon. We're not on Twitch yet. I was gonna do Twitch tonight, but I knew I was gonna get overwhelmed. But I'm gonna try Twitch next time. Now that I got
that's
this
right,
to
Jackie.
Twitch is pretty straightforward UI, so it should be too tough.
Damn, this thing's hard to keep up with now.
Compared
Belfast,
to what we're
North
using.
Ireland. Right on, Suze. Welcome.
Northern
All right,
Ireland.
let's see what we got in the TikTok comments here.
It keeps repeating.
Laverne,
That's what she
resist. Right on. ME from Blue Dot, South Texas.
I mean, how did you make that work, man?
I did the same thing I did before, and then it just worked. Maybe I didn't wait long enough before, or what? I don't know. How's it look, Wiseacre?
Looks nice. Maybe it was just waiting for you to not care anymore, and then it's like we're gonna do it now.
I don't know. Maybe
You don't care about it.
Aaron might have done something for us to make it work. It's hard to say.
That's right.
I
FTD.
want to take a look at it.
FTT.
Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that, man.
That looks nice.
That's pretty good. Falcon,
Looks
pretty good. Falcon, you did a
pretty
good
good.
job, man. All right, here we are.
And now Hawkley's.
wow.
So
Sassy Girl says, "Do you guys see they were selling MAGA merch at Fort Bragg?"
yep, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
They were selling those white privilege credit cards or
That
something.
is incredible, man.
I'm not surprised.
You,
I'm just sad that I'm not surprised.
wow. That's it is sad. So we're back up to 693 people here on TikTok. Right on.
TikTok.
We're jamming people.
Do you have that many? I have 340.
What?
Yeah.
Blackberry Ridge says Falcon is a smart boy. You're not wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He is incredibly smart.
You give me enough time.
Falcon's incredibly smart.
I'll figure something out, man.
Falcon and I are both very, very smart, just about different things. He's smart about stuff that, is like marketable.
Wow.
And I'm called what people say, bless his heart. I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but
oh, bless your heart, Wiseacre.
Yeah.
So sweet.
I got the TikTok live going.
This is cool, man. This is progress. I have
This
total
Pretty
viewers.
wild, man.
I'm looking at the TikTok live on the web browser where I started this thing, and it says
you're in a web browser.
It says total viewers 935, but that's probably not concurrent.
Yeah, I have 3. Yeah, that's probably not because
That's
it's
what it is.
360 something. Yeah.
ADHD
Total.
reader.
Not the haircut. Every time. There you go.
What?
Telling Hawk that he needs a haircut. No, stop. Don't.
You
That
just-
doesn't. No.
That's self-sabotage.
Yeah.
Hey, really, Rosie.
Yeah.
Genia, thank you. Appreciate it.
I can't. There's too many comments in too many
Yeah,
places.
it's a lot of comments. Wait till I add Twitch on here, but nobody follows us on Twitch yet. I got to get
Well,
Thor.
we're not gaming, so
I'm trying to
we're
get
not
Thor
Hassan.
and Bradley into one of our lives here, but I got to get on Twitch first.
Oh, he'll only do Twitch?
Greg said Falcon should show instructions on how to do this. Thing is, I forget every time. I have to sit down here a half hour before. Now I'm going to be like next week. I'm going to be like, how did I get that TikTok thing to work?
So I'm watching YouTube live, and it is so far behind to where everything else is.
Yeah, somebody else said that.
I'm scrolling through TikTok, and thank you, Genia, and a shirt that is for sale in the TikTok shop just popped up, and the shirt says, "I wish I had serotonin instead of a huge cock."
What?
What?
That's a shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not gonna sell. That's not gonna sell.
Because it's assuming people know what serotonin is, and
wow,
it assumes people with a small dick know what serotonin is.
Exactly, and
Sunday,
they don't.
Sunday,
they just know what a big truck is. That's the only thing they know.
Sunday wants to know if we have any new Pride shirts this year. No, we don't, but we repurposed the We the People shirt.
Yeah.
Not as a Pride shirt. We added the trans colors and we took off the Pride thing, so it's good just year round. So we didn't get it together this year to do a specific Pride shirt, but I want to do that next year.
Yeah.
Life.
Wow, that was a year ago, wasn't it? Good
I know,
Lord.
it's crazy, huh?
It feels not that long ago, and also a lifetime.
Yeah, I know, Kristen. I think my internet's acting weird or something. I don't know what that's all about. All right, we did it, man. We went live on YouTube twice.
It worked.
YouTube
after
Shorts
an hour and a half.
and TikTok. I'm impressed with myself. How do we Canadians stop Trump from coming into Canada for the G7 summit? Just say no. You can't come.
Let him come. I want him to be there, and I want everyone to ignore him.
Yeah, exactly. Just say no.
Just treat him like you did anyone in high school.
Yeah. You're not welcome here.
Treat him the way that Stephen Miller was treated in high school.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty cool. I'm checking out the live here.
Which one? You mean the
TikTok one, yeah.
Tickety talk. It's nice looking.
I was
worked.
trying to see if if I could. I didn't want
So
to
you've got the
I originally did it where we were like three of us were.
in a row.
Wiseacre, you were down there on the bottom, and then I'm like, oh
Wow.
wait, he's gonna be covered in comments if I keep it that way. So
No, this works. I think it's
Yeah.
nice.
you can't really go full screen because you got to be able to see.
Never
the,
go full screen. I've heard that.
never. What's Hawk reading now? His eyebrows are very raised.
It's probably reading stuff that's going to make him very angry.
I just have to text this to you guys.
Oh God.
This artwork in this TikTok, the artwork in the TikTok that I just sent you guys.
Oh no.
Let me see.
I don't think this is real. It can't possibly be real.
Oh, is this a circle jerk? That's nice. That's a way of doing it.
It is a circle jerk.
That is a good way of doing that. It's
Oh wow, that is really something.
I mean, that really is the wrong message in the middle, though,
That
because
is well. If you look at it too, they got the colors wrong. Like in front of the blue guy, the hand should be brown, but it's blue. If you know what I mean.
well, the blue guy's getting double. Everyone's getting double,
Yes, that's
right? Everyone's got double. Well, that's something.
That was somebody played a joke on that.
I mean,
man.
have they
that
never
was-
seen Donald Trump walk anywhere while he's dancing? He's double jerking off everybody, if anything.
If somebody made a joke out of that, that was clever. I will say.
Clever graphic. It should be a prank logo that's used for MAGA, for sure.
Maybe Hawk will do a duet of that, and you guys can see it. It's quite interesting.
You kidding me? You know how many white women would get mad at me if I did that?
There's this. So what?
For that? Why would they? Because they're not. I don't. Wait. What? I can't say
They would get
anything.
mad at me. I'm just telling you, they would get mad at me.
Suzanne said, Falcon, I tried to order a t-shirt and it said it couldn't be delivered. Email me at hawk@hawkpodcast.com. It should be able to deliver anywhere. So send me an email.
Oh, the trolls are out on TikTok. Oh, yummy.
Are they?
Hey, trolls. Golden rule. You treat us a certain way, we'll
I
just
wish
treat
I
you
could
that.
pin their comments.
Nah, no one cares. They have
I bet
nothing
that's
good
like
to
the
say.
best they can come up with is, who gives a damn?
Yeah, the only thing they can say is things that they have already said a million times, and
Come on, man. Freaking. So
I'm not surprised on that.
let's see. All right, man. That was a success. TikTok Live. Dig it. It's so much better when you can create your own little format too, because TikTok's is terrible.
Yeah, they're pre-described
It's really bad.
layouts.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's either like one person and everyone else is really small, or a bunch of really small.
Right. Aaron said, Hawk Podcast. Suzanne asked a question. I don't know what the question was. But there you go. There's the answer.
Your response to something you didn't follow is to say that I couldn't follow what they're.
Nobody from Ohio. What's up, Ohio homies? Right.
I'm
on.
how dare
You got no Ohio. We're all Ohio homies. All three of
dare
us.
you?
No, that's their username. Nobody from Ohio.
Oh, well, okay. It's okay then.
That's their username.
Nobody is from Ohio. I'm not from Ohio. No.
Yeah. Oh man. Okay.
Might as well be, I guess.
So Wiseacre, is the demonstration?
And I'm like, I don't want to advertise a car wash. I don't think that's a protest.
Right. Yeah. So it's stationary.
No, we're going to be marching.
Oh, you're going to be marching. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, the one downtown's marching. The one in Mason, which is close to where we are, is standing around holding signs. I'm like, I don't want to look like we're a car wash. That isn't really demonstrating enough for me.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm old and I don't want to stand.
Is it hot there right now?
No, it's not too bad. Not too bad.
See, now Hawk can be on the live on TikTok and do nothing because we're here.
On both, you can do nothing on 2 feet at once.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, the audio's tripping. I think that's my my internet Apologize
It's
for
too
that. I
much
don't know
LSD.
why it's doing that, but
Too much
it
LSD.
can be a little buggy. Any thoughts on Trump getting all this military hardware in D.C. and then orders it to surround D.C. and declares martial law? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, Genia. Kind of makes sense, right?
I'm getting tired of waiting for him to do something like
Yeah.
that. It's like, fucking do something, dude.
Yeah.
75.
I don't know that he has the gut. I don't want to say that because that'll do it, but I feel like he doesn't quite have the guts, or he knows that he can't really do it because we're not at war with anyone.
Oh, that's awesome, Jackie. The protest in Phoenix is going to be a carnival. That's so great. Genius says we're protesting in Westerville, Ohio on Saturday. That's cool.
Nice.
Cool.
Wow. Again, I'm really curious to how the media is going to undercover it and say that there were hundreds of people when it's clearly like tens of thousands of people.
Right, yeah. Well, it's going to be an interesting day. Be careful, everybody,
I will be live streaming mine.
wherever you go. Be careful. Can we please check on Hawk? Hawk, we have a
Yeah.
request to check on you. What's happening?
Wellness check.
I'm
Hawk
tired.
is sinking into a dorsal.
You're tired. It's almost 10
Dorsal
o'clock
state.
here.
I'm tired, man.
I find myself falling asleep in the mid-afternoon because of just,
Yeah.
yeah.
Vicky said
Yeah,
it
I'm
looks
gonna
like
go
a
take
war
a-
zone in downtown LA. I don't think you've ever been to a war zone.
No, it does not look like a war. Then 40 states.
They have absolutely no idea how big LA is.
Rebecca
don't.
said,
I mean, the protests are taking place in less
Small.
than 1 square mile.
Yeah. And the
Yeah.
ones that were considered like disruptive were like, what, 300 people maybe at most?
Rebecca said, what is San Francisco gonna do when ICE arrives? They're already here.
Yeah,
They're
they're
here.
everywhere.
Yeah, they're already arresting people at immigration court. There have been huge protests in down the financial district and in the Mission. And more people have actually been arrested at those protests in San Francisco than have been arrested in LA.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
All of this bullshit about people need to do it the right way and people need to stop breaking the law. That's not who they're arresting. They're arresting people who are not criminals, who are checking in, doing what is the process, and they're getting taken. Because it's all a lie. Because Stephen Miller must have gotten denied from someone in high school.
That's
He's still
it.
bitter about.
You nailed
That's
it.
right. He tried to have sex with a Latina girl in high school and she told him no.
She laughed at his small dick, and then he got.
That's right. She pointed at him and said, muy pequeño.
Oh,
Oh, that's a T-shirt.
oh,
Muy
my-
pequeño.
oh, that's. It should be. Oh, yeah. Okay. Thanks, Travel Junkie. The Pope invited the G7. Oh wow,
I think that's better than the ice one.
that's
Muy
awesome.
pequeño. Yeah.
Muy
That was crazy. All right, you got your shirt. Your next shirt.
We got several. We got.
All right. Well, I'm glad I stayed on for another 20 minutes.
There you go.
All right. I'm hopping off. Thanks for hanging out with us, everybody.
All right. I
Everybody be
forgot to-
safe this weekend, please. Everybody
smart.
be safe this weekend.
So here's the dilemma. I can stay live on Hawk's TikTok after Hawk leaves.
That's true
There
because
you
you're
go.
broadcasting
I'm in
through.
control,
Yeah, you're through that
Uh-oh.
account. Oh,
but I'm not gonna because I don't have a screen for this.
yeah, it's just gonna be blank.
I could make one quickly, but I don't
If you
know.
could push us up,
Oh, that's
but
right.
your username's getting cut off on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I see that. Oh, that's
Why is
interesting
that?
what it did. Let me. That's quite interesting.
Can you change live?
I can. Let's see if this works.
It'll be fun.
Let's see if this works.
Science and technology. Yeah, Hawk always just tips out. It's a given
Yeah.
in these lives. At least
He-
45 minutes before it's over, he is out.
He's out.
He's out. We just gave it away though. That means that everyone's gonna know that it's just you and I.
Yeah, let me see if I can.
Because if you could put you up top and me on the bottom, that would. But that's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't have the wherewithal for that. This is just an experiment. Let's see here.
That's what she said.
I'm just seeing if I can raise it up. There it goes.
Oh! You did it. Oh. You raise it up. No, I still don't understand why it's cropping you.
I don't either, but that's all right.
Because your video looks.
It's an imperfect world,
dude.
Oh, this is great, man. We're live on Hawk's TikTok with no Hawk.
People are gonna come and they're gonna be so disappointed.
I did that actually
for the tubes.
Let's see. I don't think I changed that one. No, I might be able to do it. Let me see.
I'm all about an Irish goodbye. If I'm at a party with a lot of people, I'm itching for an Irish goodbye.
What's the Irish goodbye?
Where you just leave and no one knows, you're just suddenly gone.
Oh, you just dip.
You just dip. It's just you're out. I hang out by exits because I'm always like, I need to be able to leave this party.
Right.
As a tall man, parties are annoying because people are mostly shorter than me, and where it's loud, they don't talk to my ears, they talk to my chest, and I cannot hear them.
That's right.
So yeah. I'm always leaning way over to hear them, and it hurts my back after a while, and I'm just like, I'm tired of this. I gotta go.
Let's see here. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and see if this works. We're gonna lose the chat on the screen though. But
gotcha. Yeah, that's all right. People can see it. People in the streets.
Except I got an echo now. Hold on.
How would that change anything? Why would?
Because I used a different window. But you can. Yeah, it's a different setup. So now it's just 2, right? There it is. That's kind of cool. All right, people. So yeah, Hawk dipped. I am, in fact. Yeah. That's right. All right. That was an interesting experiment. You can't hear Wiseacre? All right, let me do this then. How about now? Can you say something, Wiseacre?
I can. I can say something and nothing.
Can you guys hear him now?
All at the same time. You can't hear me? Oh.
All right, I'll switch back.
Oh, so when you switch windows, it cut out my audio.
Yeah, because I didn't make this. He's back.
Layout.
They said he's back. So I had 2 audio sources in there. I didn't know which one was which. Fixing it on the fly.
Oh, and YouTube. Oh, so it happened on both feeds. Okay, gotcha.
It's all the same.
I can't keep up with what's going on.
I know. I can't either, man. This is madness. I'm doing all this on a laptop screen.
I've got my phone in a corner that I'm looking at for the tickety talks, and
you got
this
going on too, huh?
And then this is video.
All right. Tiana said Wiseacre has a sexy voice. Look at that, man.
Well,
Tracy B says, "What are we doing? We're just hanging out."
Yeah.
We're not doing anything. We're just hanging out.
No.
And, Hawk was here, but he left.
Life is full of doing. Not right now, though. Although it's really hard to feel like doing anything right now.
Limbrado says Hawk's brother Mike is on next.
Oh, Mike?
Okay.
Don't. Okay. What? Okay.
Okay, somebody wants to know what your little statues are back there, Wiseacre.
Oh, my vinyl idols.
What are those?
They're specifically by one artist that goes by Kabuki, Kibooki. And I got some Hot Fuzz. I got Shaun of the Dead. I got Young Frankenstein, Ghostbusters, There's some Lebowski, Back to the
Nice.
Future, just stuff, movies, pop culture that I like. I don't think they make them anymore. I don't know if they're sold anymore, but I got a few, and then a whole lot of friends were like, "Oh, is this what you collect now?" I'm like, "I guess so." So
Yeah.
got a bunch.
Nice. So
Clark
Jeannie wants to
Griswold's.
know if anybody has any good suggestions for signs for the protest. Jeannie's gonna make a sign.
I mean, it's called the No Kings March, so
Blackberry Ridge says new shirt. It's 6:30. I'm out. Hawk.
I mean, it could be 6:30. I'm out. That's true for all
Yeah.
of us.
Rosie,
and by that
I'll
I mean
email you and let you know.
6:30 in
I
the
think
morning.
I'm gonna be live during the protest, but I'll try to let you know when. I'm not sure what time.
I don't know what time our protest is. I think noon.
I don't either. It sounds about right.
We got a text from our local for chance. That's good because last time it was chaos. No one knew what to say, and everyone was saying something different. And it was kind of chaos.
Mm.
Say it once, say it twice. We will not put up with ice. That's not bad. Not bad.
CJ said you're doing great worldwide webbing. It's not easy.
We're cyberneting.
Cyberneting, that's right.
We're old. We remember we called it cyber.
That's right. It was the cyberweb
and cybernet and the net.
the net. Did you see on the live? Here, I'll make this bigger. This would be a good. This would be kind of funny, actually.
Oh no.
On the TikTok live, put somebody up above us there.
All right. It's not showing up yet.
Oh well.
I gotta name my hillbilly guy that I do. I don't know what to call him.
Yeah, you gotta have a name, man.
I mean, I'm basically making fun of my old neighbor Steve, but Steve's not that interesting of a.
Oh, really? You're actually.
We had a neighbor that when we moved in here, oh my God, he was the worst. He's from New Orleans. He would corner me all the time to talk to me about gold. Like, we got to go back on the gold standard. I'm like,
oh,
okay.
Yeah, that's rough.
He had InfoWars bumper stickers all over his car.
Oh wow, you had a real.
And
real
so when our youngest was born, my parents came to the doorbell like 87,000 times with a newborn in our house and yelled at me about there being a car's tire touching his lawn. And I'm like, dude, I don't give a fuck. I just had a baby. And he got so mad. He sued us twice.
You got to pick your battles, man.
He sued us twice. One because we put sod in our backyard because it was like when our dogs were in the backyard and put it right in their face and blew an air horn in their face. He was the worst. So I based my character off of him because I hate him.
Mel said sometimes I think Hawk is a closet Republican.
No. Why?
Good question. Suzanne wants to know how tall you are. You're a tall drink of water, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm 6'4".
Damn, man. That's what I thought.
6'4".
I think our internet is suffering.
Yeah, TikTok is
we froze up on TikTok.
Is buffering. It looks like we're frozen on YouTube's too.
It's a pretty good picture of me, but you look a little
I have to refresh YouTube and it started working, but TikTok is not working.
No, it stopped.
That's weird.
Let me pause it and see if that helps.
I freeze up on purpose, like in my videos. Well, that's just a long pause to let it sink in.
That's pretty funny.
You know what you did. You know what you did.
Hey, we got it working for a little while.
Weird. What's happening? Oh, it's fireworks time.
What do you mean?
We live near Kings Island.
Oh. Is that every night?
10 o'clock.
No.
Every night.
No,
Yep.
it is not.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yes. In the summer. In summer.
How can they get away with that?
I don't know.
That's insane, man.
It just sounds like war breaks out at 10 o'clock every night.
Wow.
That's what you get when you live near an amusement park.
All right, well, TikTok ain't coming back. I'm closing TikTok.
Yeah, that's weird. It just died. Everyone's chat's working, but no video.
Yeah, it just died. Maybe they turned on my stream key for just a little bit.
Maybe they realized that you weren't on.
That could be it. That could be.
Yeah, you're not who we think you are.
A direct violation of. Oh, that's interesting. Split it up into 2 different. All right, so.
Yeah, that didn't work. Well, people of the streets.
I'm tired, man.
Me too.
Tired.
Me also as well.
Well, thanks for joining, man. I got to bail.
Always. Thank you for allowing me to take part.
Thanks for tolerating the tech.
No, it's
the tech fun. I'm gonna get this.
It's
I gotta
all
get this
fun.
whole thing organized, man. It's like a messy desk.
You might want to think about doing Twitch just because there will be a lot of people there too.
I'm gonna. Yeah, it's pretty easy to connect. I knew tonight if I did it, it was gonna be.
Yeah, we should do a trial run just for fun, not for fun, for test.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a really good idea. Maybe we can do that on an off night.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
A tech run, if you will.
That's right. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. It's always good having you here. Be careful this weekend. Yeah, be safe.
Yeah, be smart.
Be smart, be safe.
Be smart, be safe. Don't let them bait you into doing anything dumb. And watch out for people who might try to do something dumb, and don't let them.
And just get away from them.
Or just say, don't, stop it, knock it off.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll catch you on the flip. I'll see you, Wiseacre.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.